unforgettable life, career, lifestyle, and legacy of Nora Aunor before her passing. Nora Villamayor, known to generations of Filipinos as Nora Aunor, was more than just a celebrated name in Philippine show business. She was a living legend, a symbol of resilience, talent, and grace. Born on May 21, 1953, in Iriga, Camarines Sur, Nora Aunor grew up in humble beginnings, far from the glitz and glamour that would later define much of her life. Her story is one of extraordinary triumph over adversity, with a career and personal life marked by both glorious highs and deeply human struggles. From an early age, Nora's world was steeped in hardship. The daughter of Antonia Cabaltera and Eustacio Villamayor, she was one of 10 children in a family that fought to make ends meet. As a child, she sold peanuts on buses and cold water by the Baikal Express train station, a far cry from the stages and film sets where she would later reign supreme. It was her grandmother, Teresa, who first introduced her to music, while her aunt, Bullen Aunor, helped refine her singing style, diction, and stage presence. These early lessons would plant the seeds for what would become one of the most illustrious careers in Philippine entertainment. Nora's big break came in the form of local radio singing contests. After several victories, including the famed Darigold Jamboree and the Liberty Big Show, she earned a national spotlight by winning Tawag ng Tanghalan on her second attempt in 1967. Her rendition of Moonlight Becomes You marked the birth of a star, one who would rise beyond anyone's expectations. Starting as a singer, Nora quickly transitioned into acting, making her film debut in 1967's All Over the World. She soon took on more dramatic roles, showcasing her depth and emotional intensity. Masterful performances in classics like Tatlong Tong Walang Dios, 1976, Minsaway Isang Gamagamo, 1976, Himala, 1982, and Bona, 1980, established her as Philippine cinema's superstar. In fact, the international press dubbed her the Grand Dame of Philippine cinema, with The Hollywood Reporter recognizing her for her emotionally raw portrayals in films such as Taclob and Justicia. Nora Aunor's career was a glittering constellation of accolades. She was a 17-time FAMAS Award nominee, with 5 Best Actress wins and a place in its Hall of Fame. She holds the record for the most nominations in the Gawad Urian Awards history, with 21 nominations and 7 wins, being uniquely honored as one of the best actors and actresses of the decade for 3 consecutive decades. She also became the first Filipino actress to win an Asian Film Award for Best Actress, adding to her collection of international trophies from festivals in Cairo, Asia Pacific, and beyond. Though her career was full of professional successes, her personal life had its share of heartbreak and controversy. In 1975, Nora married fellow actor Christopher de Leon, with whom she had 1 biological son and adopted 4 other children, including actress Lot de Leon. The couple separated in the 1990s, finalizing their separation in 1996. Nora remained a loving mother and a doting relative, with her niece Marian Aunor also following in her footsteps in the entertainment world. Aunor faced legal troubles in 2005, when she was arrested in Los Angeles for drug possession. Though the incident temporarily tarnished her image, she courageously underwent rehabilitation and, in 2007, the charges were dismissed. This episode, however, affected her standing with some sectors of society, including then-President Benigno Aquino III, who cited the incident in his decision not to grant her the National Artist Award in 2014. Yet Nora remained undaunted, returning to the Philippines in 2011 after an 8-year hiatus in the United States, where she had become a permanent resident. Living between the Philippines and the United States, Nora Aunor maintained a comfortable, elegant lifestyle, reflective of her decades-long success. While she was always a private person regarding her finances and properties, it's known that her estimated net worth reached around $20 million. This fortune came from her prolific work in film, television, concerts, and recordings. Nora reportedly invested in a number of properties, both in the Philippines and in the United States. In Metro Manila, she resided in a tasteful home in Quezon City, a haven of peace and style, decorated with mementos from her decades in showbiz, film awards, photographs, and rare memorabilia. Her property in the United States offered her quiet refuge during her years abroad, far from the limelight but surrounded by the comforts she earned through years of tireless work. Despite her wealth, Nora Aunor led a life marked by simplicity and warmth. She loved Filipino home-cooked meals and was known for her generosity towards colleagues, family, and fans alike. She was a patron of the arts, supporting young talents and advocating for better working conditions within the entertainment industry. Even after weathering personal and professional storms, she maintained a dignified, unpretentious aura that endeared her even more to the public. Nora Aunor passed away on April 16, 2025, at the age of 71, at the medical city in Ortigas, Pasig. She had been hospitalized since April 10 following a medical procedure, succumbing to acute respiratory failure. Her death marked the end of an era for Philippine cinema and deeply saddened millions of fans who had followed her life and career for decades. In recognition of her immense contributions, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts declared that she would be given state memorial services, with a state funeral at the Libingan ng Mga Bayani, a resting place reserved for the country's most honored figures. Nora Aunor's legacy is one of unmatched excellence and enduring cultural impact. Among her many accolades, she was named a National Artist for Film and Broadcast Arts in 2022, one of the highest cultural honors in the Philippines. Her other recognitions included the Gawad CCP Para Sa Shining, the Ani ng Dangal Award, and the Gussie Peace Prize, as well as international honors like the Green Planet Movie Awards 10 Asian Best Actresses of the Decade. In 2023, in a unique and touching tribute, a newly discovered species of begonia was named B. Nora Aunor in her honor, a living testament to her place not only in the hearts of Filipinos but also in the annals of natural history. Nora Aunor's story is proof that greatness can spring from the humblest of beginnings. Her voice, performances, resilience, and spirit will continue to inspire generations of artists and dreamers. Though she has passed on, the echoes of her songs and the power of her films remain, a beautiful, immortal legacy for the superstar of Philippine cinema. If you've enjoyed this tribute to Nora Aunor, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more deep dives into the lives, legacies, and untold stories of cultural icons. Thank you for watching.